Hey, hi, I am Claudio Simonetti, and we are Claudio Simonetti's Goblin here in Belfast to play Dawn of the Dead live. It was many years ago. With the Goblin, we did a big success with Dario Argento, two big success films like Profondo Rosso, Deep Red, and Suspiria, the most famous film of Dario. We played Suspiria here in Belfast last summer, and after the big success did with Dario, Dario was involved in George Romero's Dawn of the Dead, and he was one of the script writers, and he worked for this film, and he was also he had the owners. The rights. He was the owner of the rights for the distribution in Europe of Dawn of the Dead, because and Jose Romero he did the film. The film was released in 1978 in the States, but with different music and with different cutting of the film. When Dario decided to distribute in Europe the film, he decided that to cut half an hour of the film and change completely the music from the original one. Also because actually Dawn of the Dead never had a score written for it, but George Romero chose libraries from many other, I don't know, composers, I don't know exactly who, and but the music was a classical, very too classical. Dario preferred to change the music, so he asked us to write a new music for Dawn of the Dead. I play keyboards.
I play the drums.
I play the bass.
Guitar.
I love the old Christopher Lee's Dracula. I loved all the Hammer films of the 50s, 60s because I was a kid and I was very scared for these films.
The Exorcist.
The Exorcist, later, Psycho, and I don't know if Psycho is actually a horror film or not, but The Exorcist and many others. Yes, Dawn of the Dead, Dario Argento, Halloween, John Carpenter. Yeah, very good. You have
I think my favorites are the first four movies of Dario Argento's and Lucio Fulci's.
Alien.
I don't know. Any film is different, and in the beginning I start talking with. Sometimes I read the script. I don't like to read the scripts because the scripts is not like the film. You know, you read the script and you have your idea about the film, but the film is still different, completely different from the script. It's like if you read a book and you go to see the movie. It's not your feeling. It's not the same. No, yeah. So I start to write and compose the music when the film is finished, and on the scenes, I watch the scenes. I talk with the director, and we decide more or less what kind of music would be good for the film, and then I start working. I love both, you know, because of course George Romero was the father of this genre. You know, he invented with the Night of Living Dead and zombies. I love the story of these zombies in the malls. You know, then okay, Walking Dead is beautiful, but this is still a son of George Romero's style. You know, he's a big fan of Walking Dead. Me too, but he more.
It's very good.
I prefer the painted with white zombies of the 70s.
Of the 70s.
I really do.
And in July we start a big tour in America, and we will play Dawn of the Dead live. Our dream is to go in Pittsburgh at the original mall
On the
that
Halloween, on the Halloween time.
it still exists. It's the same mall, and do the concert in this place. And maybe we will do in Halloween. Who knows?